Well, what a fine mess this is. I was going to be on Kick, but now I'm not. I don't know what's going on with Kick. I don't like the fact that I'm back on YouTube. No one's on YouTube. Well, actually, everyone's on YouTube. No one wants to watch my stuff on YouTube. We will be putting on some no copyright lo-fi beats. I am going to be getting my link to the stream, posting it on the tweet that announces that I am live. Get rid of the tracking information. And no, I don't like it. I don't like this. I don't. I really don't. Because I can't be as vocal. Because, I don't know. I can't say things I would like to say. YouTube's not very free speech. But hey, I'm streaming. I don't know why in hell. Uh, I don't know why the whole Kick not working thing. I'm not happy that Kick's not seeming to work. I would be much, much happier. I'd be such a happy camper if Kick did work. Because, yeah. I don't know, YouTube just seems more permanent. But it doesn't matter. Overall, it does not matter. You know why it doesn't matter? You want to know why? Because no one watches this anyway. And even if they did watch it, this entire point for today, or for right now, is to learn how to code. As seen by my awesome AI. Oh man, my mouse isn't getting captured. I don't really. No, I care. I care. It's on this window capture, right? It says capture cursor. I don't know what's going on. Great. And apparently you guys can see my other stuff. I don't. It's not like I have anything awful. I just don't prefer it. I do not prefer having my random looking ups visible for people. Ooh, I should probably remove my scrolling text. I don't know if that would be, if some of the things on there would be approved for YouTube, because YouTube is very, very strict on what they do. Yay! So strict. I don't like it. Anyway. I just realized I don't have Kodi up. I'll have to bring that over on a different screen. Mute the tab. Before I do anything else, I mute this tab. Because I don't like Kodi's stuff. Is there anything else I needed to do with my stream? I can't tell. I don't know. No, don't do that. Anything else? Anything else? No. Nope. I don't see anything else. The entire bottom half looks empty. Hold on. I'll go like this. Stretch it. Go over here. Oh my word. I really, really should get a new stream loading page. There we go. Now it's covering the thing more. Yay. Although you can't see my nice new animated background. Look at that. The leaves are moving, the sun's moving. How nice. Isn't it nice? It's so nice. There we go. That should be it. Okay. We got it. We got it. Okay? We got it, and we dropped a viewer. Even though that viewer was probably not actually there. Anyway, Bill's split calculator. We were on this before. But of course, anyone watching this right now wouldn't necessarily know that because there's not really much of a cross-platform watching. Start. Okay. Last step of this project is to format the output. For example, for the following input, output in the following format. Bill splitter calculator, total including tip. Each person pays. What was... Okay. So we do this. Copy. Control V. Control C. Yup. Yup. Yeah. Run. What part of that's invalid? Oh. I probably should have added a plus. Yes. Plus total. See, copying and pasting means that you don't have to worry about this part. I don't think I did round the numbers. What? Can only concatenate string, not float to string. So, going to do is put str total and then enter str total. Yeah, that should work, right? No. Can only constant string, not float to string. Well, didn't I just put it into string? I just turned it into a string. Did I not just turn it into a string? Does going str total not turn the float of total into a string? GPT, please inform me of how I'm going absolutely wrong. You're right. It does not create a string representation of total, but it does create a string representation of total, but doesn't total. So I need to put total equals string total. Control C. Control V. Run. So there's you know what? We're gonna be stupid. Total equals string total. Copy. Shift enter. Control V. Going to make it into a string, then we're going to make it back into an int. Damn it. Wait, convert everything inside to int. F strings. I can barely remember how to do F strings. Copy. I did this. Okay. I see what you did. You're recasting total back and forth between string and int and float. Oh, I forgot to make it into a float, not an int. Run? Nope. What was the first option? Like, well, I'm lost. I'm lost. But that doesn't mean that I don't keep on going. I just wish that I knew why Kick wasn't like why can't I stream to Kick right now? And basically the reason why I couldn't stream to Kick was because the games category wasn't going on. I don't know. I feel frustrated. I feel frustrated because mocked for using AI, frustrated for even trying. I should try my best to be an example of not letting things get you down. But I'm kind of down right now. So if we just go back, Control Z Z Z Z Z C Z Z. We go copy, paste, paste, plus, plus, run. What's the expected? Dollar sign? You want the dollar sign. Run. Did it. You should probably get smaller. Why can't you get smaller? If I make this longer, I have the issue of making it I Everything's so annoying right now. And no, I did not end up going to bed before 4. That whole, wanting to, like, seize the day. Even when you're just playing video games all day. Ah, shit. FGO. Need to make sure I log in. Lost my entire year-long streak. Need to at least make sure that I log in. I still haven't done Genshin, but that's later today. Even if I don't end up streaming Genshin, I'm going to make sure. Anyway. Why do I even have Streamlabs open? It's not like it matters. I don't think anyone matters. Sure. It all feels useless. Should pay for that X thing. That premium X. In order to get the streaming on X thing. For loop. Sometimes when programming, it's necessary to perform the same or almost same operation a couple times. To prevent writing the same line over and over again, we can use loops. For loop has the following syntax. For I in range, start end code. The range start end determines what is the start value and what is the end value. The I will receive all values from start to end, not including end. Not including end sequentially. I don't know how Kick goes. I kind of assume it's kind of like Twitch where things are just eventually deleted. I know that YouTube does not eventually delete streams. I feel ashamed for having the inability to read out this entire thing. The expectations. The expectations of the moron. Can I say moron on YouTube? Well, I just said it twice. So I guess it doesn't matter. They catch me, they catch me. It's not like I want to be on this site anyway. I should stream to TikTok. But I don't like TikTok. I don't have TikTok. Could stream to Instagram. Or if Instagram has that. But I don't want to do Instagram because I don't like Instagram. Let's just start with copy, paste, no, Control V. How many times do I have to hit Control V for it to work? We can simplify range to range 5. Loops can have many uses, or many use cases. For example, let's sum all the numbers from 1 to 100. sum numbers equals 0. For I in range 1 to 101, sum number plus equal I. Print sum number. This will first loop through all numbers between 1 and 101, not including 101, and sum all of them. Then it will print the sum numbers variable. What is the out code? I don't think it would add 0. Apparently I'm wrong. Apparently I'm wrong. Exit quiz. Which syntax correctly represents a for loop in Python that iterates from 1 to 10 inclusive? I feel like just because it has I, you're going to have to say 1 to 11. But for I in range 1 to 101. Gonna have to paste. Is it just the I that makes it exclusive? I could have sworn that the other examples were inclusive. Great question. And this is one of the classic gotchas when starting with Python loops. It's not about the I variable, it's about how the built-in range function works. In Python, range start stop includes start but excludes stop. Range 1. Damn it. Range 1 to 101 gives you numbers 1, 2, 3, etc. 100. 101 is exclusive. That's why your loop sums numbers 1 through 100. Sums numbers 1 through 100. If you wanted to include 101, you'd write for I in range 1 to 102. This is consistent with other Python slicing behaviors too. For example, text hello. Print text 1 colon 4. L includes index 1. So clear up your memory. Range start stop exclusive to stop. Some other languages like C, Swift, etc. do have inclusive ranges, 1 to 100, which might be what you're remembering. I don't know if I want to have that yet. So print hello Cody. This, and then plus string I, because I don't know if I is in a string. Oh, I forgot start and end. From 3 to 27. 3. And I guess I'm gonna have to put 28. Run. But write a program that counts the number of even numbers between 10 and 50 inclusive. So I'm going to start out with just pasting straight up for that. Put 10, 50 or 51, code. I can think of a way to write it, but I think it's a bit complicated, and I can't exactly remember what I need to write for it, but I will try. So I'm gonna start with an if statement. Wait, do I have to have a tab for the code? But fine, I'll tab for the code. If I it would be it'd be the percentage two, I think. Equals true. Colon. Tab, or not, tab. Wait, no, I don't need equals true. It already booleans itself. I equals count even. Oh, it says it right there. Remember, you can check check if a number is even by using the modulo operator. Number divided by 2 equals 0. I don't want this. Copy. I'm working towards this. Control V. Copy. What I have so far. Control B. There you go. Numbers 10 to 50 inclusive. 5% 2. Problems here. Count even hasn't been defined before the loop. So I need to figure out what that is. Nothing's unplugging and plugging back in. I don't know. I need little notifications for when something plugs in and unplugs. Remember when they had notifications for that? Like little actual notifications when something was plugged and unplugged. I feel like a boomer. But I feel like a boomer because of what they're doing for like simplicity. Take me back to when you would get your notifications. Take me back when user was treated like administrator and you didn't have to run everything as administrator. You could just set up your account as administrator. Great, now I'm distracted. How do I make myself administrator of my own damn computer? I'll have to do that later. But now I have it that now I have GPT's like explanation and walkthrough on how to do that. Is my okay. I was unsure if I was glitching out or something. Hey, 3 viewers. It means at least someone's on here. Hi. I don't know. Tired. Go get yourselves a coffee if you haven't already. Yeah. Get yourself a cup of coffee. Okay. Okay, so first I should do the plus equals or add. equals 0 for now. Counting hasn't been defined before the loop. It checks if it's odd. Is 1 for odd, 0 for even. Reassigning 1 count even doesn't actually count anything. So how do I do that? I plus even, count even plus equals 1. I feel bad for looking it up on GPT, but I'm also having it like help walk me through, which you should never feel bad about, even if you are getting your help from GPT, as long as it is going towards you understanding the basic stuff better. It is just fine to ask for help from ChatGPT. I mean, to be honest, when I was littler, the only way I really learned my math tables, and I'm talking about like when I was in 4th grade, the only real way I learned my math table was doing the math problem, figuring out that I was wrong, that it didn't work, and then going to the calculator to look it up. Like, I would be doing 3 plus 5. Well, what's 3 plus 5? Is 3 plus 5 7? I think it's 7. I go to the calculator. I type in 3 plus 5. It's 8. Okay, man, I feel stupid. And then I would remember 3 plus 5 is 8. If that is how you can learn, there is no shame in learning like that. The issue is when you go from using GPT to help you through things and help like just helping you walk through things, and you just go for it for answers. Because even GPT, most AIs even, will get things wrong if you just ask them the question. If you have them work through the question, they will come to the answer just like anyone else will. They also might get the wrong answer, so you can't always just rely on it. But you will more often than not get the answer and be able to have it walk through. When I was in college, I relied heavily, and yes, I was kind of cheating. But then again, I never finished college, so doesn't even freaking matter. I relied so heavily on an app that gave you the step-by-step walkthrough of math formulas, because I really suck at math. It's a good thing coding isn't math. Coding is partially a little tiny bit math, but most of the math the computer is doing anyway. So I should have remembered that, by the way. I should have remembered plus equals is adding. Plus equals is adding. Minus equals would be subtracting. Clean solution looks like this. So, and this is for me to understand better. So plus equals is Python's method of counting. Correct. Add this. Plus equals is Python's shorthand and for add this variable and store the result back in the same variable. It's not only for counting, it works for addition. For example, total is 10, total is plus 5. Subtract and assign, multiply and assign, divide by and assign. Okay. I think I'm getting it. For the fun of it, sure. Nice. Let's do the Python one-liner version. You want to count all even numbers from 10 through 50 inclusive. Since range can take a step value, we can jump by 2 each time. Oh, that's awesome. So the code would be count even equals length range 1051 2. Print f count even equals count even. I'm unsure about count even. When did we go over the squiggly brackets? I don't even know what those are used in for, like, regular writing. What are the squiggly brackets? I'd love to learn what they are for like Stable Diffusion and AI stuff. That'd be great. I know I've seen like things. I think it has to do with some kind of wild card thing where it could either be this or this. You aren't sure, just pick one from random. That's my favorite thing about AI. It's literally gamifying art. Or not exactly art. I don't abide by AI art being art. It's AI generations. The stuff above my head, that's AI generation in video form. The stuff behind me, that's also AI generation in video form, but it was originally AI generation in just picture form. I like AI. AI is fun. I'm a bit saddened by the fact that you can't see the thing moving. It's like there's no change in the part that is actually seen. But that can all change eventually, okay? Eventually, I will find a way to make this background thing that you see here look more like a cafe. Like, it does look like kind of like a cafe, but you know. I just don't understand. I don't exactly know how. I mean, most people don't have their background mean anything, as far as I can tell. Maybe I should actually ask someone. Like is my having this a problem. I should make a filter that like blurs the edges of my workstation of the windows. I had that, didn't I? Damn it, I don't remember what I did. No, wait, I had the border on top of the window and I had the border fade into it. Then I had one where the border was on top of it. I miss those borders. I had a border for the dream of having my best friend stream with me. And I had this thing where we would both use the same like background border or the same stream border, and when one was streaming and the other wasn't there, we would have a plush doll of the other in the like in the other's corner. It was really cute, but it never came to fruition because my friend, although he was unemployed, he had an active life. I'm unemployed and don't have an active life. It's sad. But no. Anyway. Where were we? We were doing count even +1. Bitch. What if I just went like 53? Run code. I'm a bitch. I'm horrible. I didn't learn shit. Hold on. Copy. It didn't work, so I broke the rules. How is it actually supposed to work? I hit the free plan. Darn it. I broke the rules. Copy. Control V. Send. Goes 10 to N through 52. The problem asks 10 to 50 inclusive, so your range should be that. If every I is odd, not even. Ah. So Ah. I confused it. Because 0 is false. Okay. The while loop. A while loop is different from the for loop. A for loop allows us to iterate over a specific range, whereas while loop allows us to keep iterating as long as a certain condition is met. To use a while loop, write while condition code. Yeah. The true meaning of programming. I took C++ in college, and I mostly learned, yeah, a lot, if not most programming is go on internet, find the code that works for you on in this problem, copy, paste, and get it done. If you need to write something, but copy, paste, get it done. Uh, Also, my hero's Code Bullet. I love Code Bullet. Code Bullet's actually kind of cute too. His face reveal, mm. Code Bullet is hot in a ginger sort of way. I like his energy though. Really, that's my favorite part about Code Bullet. His energy. If Code Bullet were to do a video series on learning Python, I would watch that like 50 times over. I would though. That's basically what he does in a way. That is basically his channel, only he doesn't really go over that. He goes over the learning code. Which, wait, does he do that in Python? Or does he do that in yeah, look up, does Code Bullet use Python? Yes, Code Bullet has mentioned Python in a humorous context, suggesting it is a programming language he associates with casual use. Yeah, what? He uses processing Java. So he uses Java stuff. If it changes from video to video, he usually mentions the language he uses. Native JavaScript plus maybe a library and with the minimally required HTML and native Python, a Q-learning library sometimes. All this information in his Discord server. He has a Discord server! I should join it and be... I should join it and be a problem. Be a nuisance. But, Oh my word. Sorry, I'm distracted. Apparently, GPT 4.1 can play Cookie Clicker. Uh, someone reposted on Code Bullets Reddit saying, "Oh no, CB will be jobless. Now everyone can be highly inefficient at playing these games." I mean, it's a very interesting thing to look at, this GPT like playing Cookie Clicker. It's just saying that like what it's doing. It's even got screenshots. I'm surprised. That's kind of amazing. GPT's gotten a lot better. And I'm sorry for being so boring. Oh my word, I really have let you guys down. Uh, the code will execute only if the condition is true. There are many use cases where while would solve the problem, but the for loop would not. For example, consider this problem. Find the smallest power of 2 that is greater than the given number. To solve this, we will use a while loop that will repeatedly multiply the current power of 2 by 2 until it becomes greater than the given number. Number 27, power of 2, 1. While power of 2 less than or equal to number, power of 2 times equals 2. Print power of 2. Purpose of while loop in Python. It's number 3. 1 second, I have to stretch again. Y'all, I did it. I got it right. In the given code example, what is the value of power 2 after the while loop completes? $32. I have to think of a certain song when I think of that. Because 2 and 2 are 4, 4 and 4 is 8, 8 and 2 and 2 are 4, 4 and 4 are 8, 8 and 8 are 16, 16 and 16 is 32. Inchworm, measuring the marigold. You and your arithmetic, you'll probably go far. Yeah. Submit. Challenge. Write a program that gets one input float number. Use the while loop to divide the input by 2 as long as the number is bigger or equal to 3.5. So, number... Wait. Oh. Yaw. Enter. Can I just do this? No, that's a common thing. Num equals Oh, num is input. Right. I think it's still num equals input. While condition, while num is bigger than or so bigger than or equal to 3.5, number is it forward slash or backslash? Divided by they don't by 2. Print no. Run. I'm not getting these as fast as I was. Not supported between instances of string and float. I'm gonna make it a float. Right? Something you can do. Something you can do. Poof. Run code. Yay! I did it! Yay! I just forgot that that you have to mess with the input. Next lesson. I have one left. This is the last that I can do. I mean, I could refill, but I don't feel like it. I feel like going on to Khan Academy. And then, possibly, with you guys around, I just might go over, like, how to make an AI companion for these streams, because I would like that. Then after that, I'll probably take a long break in order to try to get Kick back onto whatever it needs to be on. And then I'm going to stream Genshin. I promise you that by midnight, I will be streaming Genshin. Which I probably shouldn't do. Should probably not stream Genshin until midnight. Anyway, break. The break statement stops the loop instantly when it is encountered. For example, for I in range of 10, if I equals 6, break. Print I. In the following example, the loop iterates regularly until it reaches number 6. Then the program enters the if statement and executes the break statement. This exits the loop immediately. The output is that. Oh my word. You are given the code that prints the numbers 1 through 10. It asks to add an if and break statements that so that only the numbers 1 through 5 will be printed. I mean, can't I just copy this and paste it? What does the break statement do in a loop? Skips the current iteration, moves on to the next iteration, stops the loop execution immediately, and exits the loop. I think it stops the loop execution immediately. So I'm going to test something. I'm going to copy this, paste it, run code. Oh. So it's not the exact same. And also this is 1 through 9. Continue. Nope. Don't want to do that. Coding. While we're doing this, let's make a bunch more. We'll go 1080 by 872. We'll hit generate. And then we're going to go on to... Oh. Okay. I still don't want to do this. Krista and Carmen programmed an avatar module to draw characters for their game. Instead of giving every player the same avatar, they want to randomly generate one at the start of the game. User random rant to generate a random number between 1 and 2 and inclusive. Use random number to randomly draw either a triangle or a button nose, where each shape is likely. I don't know how you pull. Control C, paste. Control C, paste. Control C, enter, paste. No. We'll see. Okay. Shift. Enter, enter. I wasn't paying attention. Please explain what it is asking me to do, as if I'm tired and spacey. Because I am tired and spacey. Avatar draw nose triangle. So the avatar always gets a triangle nose. Boring. What they actually want. Start of game, you want the nose to be random. Sometimes a triangle, sometimes a button. They want is have a 50-50 chance. Use random rand int. This gives either 1 or 2 randomly. So vote. And this guys is why GPT is very, very, very good with walking you through bullshit. Because you can quote it and ask, how will it know what 1 and 2 are? Do I have to write it? Right, triangle and button. Triangle and button. Out. Yes, Python doesn't know that 1 equals triangle and 2 equals button automatically. You'll have to tell it. So I feel like I should restart this questioning. Not exactly restart, but I feel like I need to go over. You guys don't need to see the... You don't need to see my ChatGPT history. There's nothing wrong in it, it's just I don't want to necessarily have... Like that's my off-stream stuff. Kristen and Carmen programmed an avatar module. I'm gonna edit it just to make sure that it understands. Go challenge. Main.py avatar.py. Okay, send. Okay, import random. So Python can pick random numbers for you. Import random? But how does it know that we have random? Must be something that it already has. So, also put this back down. Can't see anything if I have that up. So Python can pick random numbers for you. Pick a number randomly between 1 and 2. Think of it like flipping a coin. 1 triangle nose, 2 button nose. Use that random number to decide which nose to draw. So basically, import random, roll random int, roll equals random int. So should I go if I go like, but I don't even know how I'm gonna go. I don't know. Well, it says roll equals random int. To future-proof this, I'm gonna go roll 1 equals random int. You know what? Why not have an if statement? If roll 1 true equals 1. True equals 1? We'll try true equals 1. What's your issue here? Oh. Well, you're not gonna get a indent there. Nose. I feel like this is way too complicated already. Nose equals triangle. I misspell it or something? Doesn't look like a word. Triangle does not look like a word. Delete this. Space. Nose. Nose. Else. Do I need a tab for else? What are you saying? Nose equals but run. I did it! Was that what I was supposed to do? Copy. Control V. This what they wanted. It feels bulky. Yes, That does exactly what the challenge is asking for. Okay. Okay. After the avatar can sport one of 3 mouth options. Use random int to generate random numbers between 1 and 4 inclusive. Uh, roll 2 equals random dot rand int so 1 2 3 4. Wait a minute, I can just go 1 to 4, right? Mouth. None of that. Enter if roll 2 equals I mean, I could put it in any order I wanted, right? Equals 2 or 4. Mouth equals smile. There we go. Else if elif do I need a not indent? Isn't it elif? Roll 2 equals 1. Mouth equals teeth. And then neutral. Control C. That better? That better. Else. Should be a colon there, right? Else mouth equals Control V. Run. One number should correspond to a neutral expression, 1 teeth and 2 smiles. Control C. Control C. Windows V. It is saying Windows V. Yuff. No. Windows V. Yuff. Yuff. So basically you're if roll2 equals 2 or 4 line is not doing what you think it does, Python evaluates it like this. This means roll2. Oh. Do I need it not to be true? Unexpected. False or 4. So basically your code's always going to do that first branch, which is why it's not splitting the expressions correctly. Why have to do that? That doesn't make sense. Does it always make the smile? Yeah, it always makes a smile. Okay. Control C. Control V. Run. Run! Flat face. Neutral. It's not happy. Next. Let's go enter. Control GIF. Backspace. 3. Backspace 3. Right? Draw bow. Generate a random number between 1 and 3 inclusive. Use the random number to randomly choose a bow location, where each location is equally likely. So, wait. Which can be worn as a bow tie or hair accessory. Wait. For hair bow. Wait. So I have to copy this? Well, I'll just do more if then statements. If Roll. Roll 3. It has only 2 positions. I need to ask. Copy. Control V. Wait, why do I need random int? How do I write this as true or false? I don't know. Equals equals 2. Basically just tab. Control C. Control V. Equals equals 1. Could be 1, 2, or 3. Why do I have a third? Two. Or 1. Run. No bow tie. It decided no bow tie. Yeah. 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 Lesson 2. Will I get in trouble for this? Like on Kick, I didn't really care as much. I don't want to... I don't know. I should not care. Let's look at Stable Diffusion. I only got 1. I only asked for 1. That's a weird pose. Very dynamic. What am I doing with my hip? Hand on hip. I don't remember asking for hand on hip. That's a weird picture. Isn't it funny? Isn't it silly? Isn't it cute? It's so funny, right? Right? I don't know. Okay. So we're gonna watch this. We're going to hopefully be able to add enough in like extra stuff. Maybe we did just go through this, so...
What if you want your program to repeat a block of code? You could copy and paste those lines of code, but what if you wanted to repeat 100 times or 1,000 times? Or maybe you don't even know up front how many times you need it to repeat. To solve this, we can use...
My one of my tweets had a while statement. I hadn't learned while yet. I just wanted to have the tweet be like, the more learn, more sass.
A while loop. A A while loop tells the computer to keep executing a block of code as long as a certain condition evaluates to true. We've used Boolean conditions before with conditionals. In a basic if statement, the computer evaluates the condition once, and if it evaluates to true, it executes any code indented inside of it. And then it moves on to execute the rest of the program. With a while loop, the computer evaluates the condition, and if it evaluates to true, the computer executes any lines of code indented inside of it. However, now that we're at what we call the
robot
loop,
program,
the
though,
computer will go back to the condition and check it again. If it still evaluates to true, the computer will execute the lines of code indented inside the loop again. And so on and so on and so on until when the computer checks the condition, it finds that it evaluates to false. Only then does the loop terminate for good and the computer moves on to execute the rest of the program. In Python, the syntax for a while loop is just the keyword while, followed by a Boolean condition, and then a colon. Any lines of code we want to repeat inside the while loop, we indent one tab over. We call this the loop body. Because we want the loop to terminate...
Isn't that also like the if thing?
We'll want the loop condition to evaluate to false at some point. Typically, that means a loop condition will include a loop variable, which is a variable that gets updated inside the loop body. On each trip through the loop, what we call an iteration, the value of the variable will change, which means that when we go to check the loop condition again, there's a chance it might evaluate to false this time. Let's take a look at our coin flip experiment. Here, we generate a random number between 1 and 2, and if that number is 1, we print heads, and if it's 2, we print tails. Now, what if I want to repeat that experiment to see how often I get tails? I can wrap my experiment in a while loop. So, the first thing I want to do is figure out what my loop condition should be.
She's human.
Let's say I want to repeat this experiment 5 times. So, my condition might be something like num flips less than 5. Then, any lines of code I want to repeat need to be indented one level in. Well, on each iteration, I want to generate a new random number to simulate a coin flip, and then I still want to check if it's 1 or 2 and print heads or tails. So, I'm going to tab all of these lines of code over. If I run this program now, I get a name error because the variable numFlips hasn't been defined. We never assigned it a value.
Yeah.
With while loops, we always want to make sure we initialize our loop variable before the loop.
Initialize it and then change it?
Flips to 0 because we haven't done any coin flips yet at this point. We have 0 flips. Now that our name error is fixed, it will be printing heads, tails, tails, heads, heads forever.
Yes.
That's what we call an infinite loop. Our loop never terminates because our loop condition never evaluates to false.
Crash!
If you ever see your program hanging like this, you want to press the stop button to recover and terminate the program. Otherwise, it'll keep running forever until the computer runs out of memory. So why is it infinite looping?
Crash!
Well, we never update the value of the loop variable inside the loop body. So numFlips always contains the value 0, which means every time we go back to the top and check the loop condition, we're checking is 0 less than 5, which will always be true. What we actually want is to increment numFlips by 1 every time we flip a coin. So we're essentially counting up the number of flips. So before the first iteration,
there's
flips will be 0.
4 heads in a row.
Will be 1, 2, 3, 4, until
the
check becomes 5 less than 5, which evaluates
that's lucky.
false, and the loop terminates. By convention, we update the loop variable at the very
oh my word!
False,
did you see that?
Terminates.
So heads, tails, heads, tails, tails. Is that it? Oh.
The very bottom of the loop, so that it changes
so it wasn't. But I could have sworn it was all heads.
Number of repetitions just by modifying this stop value in
Ooh.
Say
wait.
100 or 1,000. So just by modifying this stop, we go back to check the loop condition.
Let's see.
Then we can increase our number of repetitions just by
tails, tails, heads, tails, tails, tails. Okay.
Modifying this stop value in the loop condition, say to 100 or 1,000. So when you're writing while loops, make sure you check for all 3 key components. That you initialize the loop variable.
I want there to be a just complete output of
and that you update the
tails.
loop variable at the bottom of the loop body.
That's my gambling. That's why I like tabletop role-playing games. Imagine getting 3 20s in a row. 4 20s in a row. Oh my word, wouldn't you just love that? 4 20s in a row. But guess what? They were all out of combat, so they all, like, just are for diplomacy. Which could be good. But guess what? They could also not be. Tracing loop execution.
What exactly is happening behind the scenes when the computer executes a while loop? Let's trace a while loop step by step to find out.
Oh, that'd be nice.
See if we can get some intuition for how many times this loop repeats. To count repetitions, we just need to look at the loop variable. What
Your
value
pin
it
is
starts at before the loop,
plus pin.
what value it stops at to terminate the loop, and what value it updates by on each loop iteration.
Oh, so it
See that
gets...
our loop variable is called pin, and it's initialized to the empty string. The loop condition then is checking the length of the string pin, and it's comparing it to the number 4, which means this is the length that we'll stop at. Because pin applies to the empty string, we're starting out at length 0. Now we just need to look for how pin gets updated inside the loop body. The assignment statement here looks like it's concatenating a new digit onto pin on each iteration, so the length of pin would be increasing by 1 each time. So if we start at 0, we stop when we get to 4, and we increment by 1, this loop will repeat 4 times.
Yay!
Now let's double check that work by tracing the full execution. As usual, the computer starts executing at the first line of the program. Here we have an import statement, so the computer goes off and loads the code for the random module into its memory. This line initializes the variable pin. The computer goes off to memory, allocates a new chunk, stores the value, the empty string there, and then tags it with the name pin. On to the next line, now we've reached the while loop, so the computer evaluates the loop condition. The variable pin currently contains the value, the empty string, so the length of pin is 0. 0 is less than 4, so the loop condition evaluates to true.
Yeah.
If it's true, the computer
is gonna do that.
The loop body. The loop body is any lines of code that are indented inside the loop.
Why'd you draw a box?
The next line to execute is this digit assignment statement. We evaluate the right-hand side.
I don't like how she draws a box like in front of it.
RandInt generates a random number between these two bounds. This happens randomly, so it'll change on each run of the program, but let's say it returns 0 this time. This is the first time we're assigning to digit, so the computer creates a new variable. Then we move on. Because this line is indented, it's still inside the while loop, so this is the next line of the loop body. We simplify the right-hand side of the assignment first, so we substitute in digit, which is the integer 0, and we cast it to a string, so we get the string 0. Then we substitute in pin, which is the empty string, and we concatenate together.
My jaw popped.
Variable pin overriding the previous
That's
value.
nice.
Which line executes next?
Turning it into a string first.
It's not part of the loop body. That means we're at the bottom of the loop. So the computer jumps execution back to the top of the loop and checks the loop condition again. We substitute in the value of pin, which is now the string 0. We take the length, which is 1. 1 is less than 4, so the loop condition still evaluates to true. That means we're executing the loop body again for a second iteration.
But it doesn't.
A random number, let's say 5 this time, assign that to digit, and then we update our loop variable pin. Pin currently contains the value 0, and then we concatenate on the string 5 to get 0, 5. We store that back in pin, and now we're at the bottom of the loop again. We jump back to the top of the loop.
Oh, I guess you do have to turn it to string in order to, like, add it.
So its length is 2. 2 is less than 4, so the loop condition is true. So we're entering the loop body again. We execute the digit assignment statement. Let's say we generate 9 this time. We store that in digit.
Yeah.
And then we update pin. Pin is currently 0, 5. We concatenate on the 9, and then we store back 0, 5, 9.
So if she hadn't turned the turned the digit into a string, it would have been like 14. It wouldn't have added to it in a sequence. It would have added to it as a number.
Back to the top of the loop. The length of pin is now 3. 3 is less than 4, so the loop condition is still true, and we start the 4th iteration. RandInt generates a 5 this time, so we store that in digit, and then we go on to the next line. Pin is now 0, 5, 9. We concatenate on the string 5, and we store that back in pin. Once again, we find ourselves at the bottom of the loop, so we jump back to the top.
Yeah.
We substitute in the current value of pin, which has length 4. So now our loop condition is 4 less than 4, which evaluates to false. That means it's finally time to terminate the loop. We skip the loop body and look for the next line of code that's not indented inside the loop. That's our print statement. We substitute in the value of pin, concatenate together, and print that sentence out to the console. And
yay!
That's the last line of the program, so the computer terminates execution. And we see that our loop body indeed executed 4 times.
I've tried to learn Python many times, but Kim is really the best teacher I've had so far. I found the course really engaging. This would be good in the tips and thanks. By the way, I agree with you. Yeah, tips and thanks. This would be good in the not tips and thanks. I can't do that. Why did I even click on that? Not too sure what to do on the third step on dice rolls. It says to make so that the user can type in a number, then it will roll that many times, but I can't figure out how to do it. Crap! that means that there is going to be an input section coming up, and I can't do that. Anyway, article. Now this is all going to be great practice for when I have children and I have to read them bedtime stories. I say have to. I should say get to. But like, while it is a get to, it's also a have to. Get to implies I don't have to, in a way. And no matter what, it's going to happen. Whether I want to or not, my children are going to have bedtime stories read to them. Anyway, not every loop repeats a fixed number of times, and not every loop variable increments by 1 on each iteration. The only requirement is that the loop terminates eventually. Countdown. Instead of counting up, we can decrement the loop. Increment, decrement. I'm going to go with decrement the loop on, or the variable on each, the loop variable on each loop iteration. And then terminate the loop when we get below a certain value. We also can update the loop variable by a different amount each time. To make sure the loop terminates, we just need the loop variable to move towards the stop value over time. Press the run button to execute the program below. How does the ball's height change on each iteration? Well, I mean, we can just read it. Bounce height 56.4. Stop when the bounce becomes imperceptible. While bounce height greater than 1, display height equals round bounce height 2. Print ball is at string display height centimeters. The ball loses 30% of its height on each bounce. Bounce height equals bounce height times 0.7. Right. Ball height is at 56.4. Ball height is at 39.48. 27.64. 19.35. 13.54. 9.48. 6.64. 4.64. 3.25. 2.28. 1.59. 1.12. Yawn. In the program above, the loop variable bounce height decreases by 30% on each iteration. That means it decreases by a smaller and smaller amount each time. 16.92 centimeters on the first iteration, 11.844 centimeters on the second iteration, and so on. We stop at 1 instead of 0 to avoid an infinite loop because bounce height decreases by a percentage of its value each time. It will never actually reach 0, just get infinitely close to it. Waiting for a state. If our program includes randomness or user input, we may not know upfront how many times our loop will repeat. Instead, we can repeat the loop body until we reach a specific program state. Press the run button to execute the program below. Run the program several times. Is the number of iterations the same on each run? Roll total equals 0. Roll. Import random. Aim for the highest roll before rolling a 1. While roll not equal run, roll total equals roll total plus roll. Roll equals random int 1 through 6. Print you rolled a string roll. Print your roll streak was string roll total. Oh, it means to add all of them. Roll total plus roll. 17, 11, 20. Ooh. 8, 7, 13, 6. Oh, I was just about to ask how far we could go. 83! 83! But do you think we could get further? Do you think 83 is the max that we can get to? 4. Highest high, lowest lows. 25, 15, 6, 6, 18, 2. We're gonna find a 1. We're gonna find a 1. 54. 54. Yeah! We got the lowest one. We got the lowest one. Highest was 83. Lowest, 0. Let's go again. Come on. Come on. Can we get above an 83? Probably not. Ooh. 91! 91! Do you think we could make past 100? Do you think we could get past 100? I believe we can. Because there is no max. There's only a end. 10, 42, 6, 3. Ooh. Ooh. 102! 102! Yeah! Yeah! 102! We got 102! Yeah! Yay! I should add this as a game. Hold on. I need to go on to the, AI waifu VTuber setup. Oh, damn it. My limit resets after 5:19 p.m. I can't. There's an attachment in the chat that I want to talk to it, and I'm just going to Control A, Control X, Control V. I want this to be a game my chat can play while I stream. See. Try to get a high score, as high a score as possible. Rolling 1 resets their total to 0, classic pig style. I don't know what pig style is. Actually, I can rewrite it to run directly in your Twitch chat where viewers can type roll. I'm on Kick and YouTube mainly and use Streamlabs. Is there a way to do it on there? It works a bit differently than running Python locally. Streamlab uses chatbots. Custom commands. Let's see. Make it streak-based in chat. You can score streaks using Streamlab variables or by writing text files the bot can read and write. If you want, I can write a fully working roll streak command for Streamlabs. Yes, please. How do I get the Streamlabs chatbot? I'm sorry, I'm distracted. How do I get the Streamlabs chatbot? Click download and save the installer. So installs on question, but I have Streamlabs itself. I also need a bot. Oh man. I feel like my hands are getting wrinkles. But at the same time, like, they aren't. They just look like it. I also need a bot to download. Okay. So copy link. We're gonna paste this elsewhere because probably gonna have to log in. Looking for a desktop. Do I need the desktop version? Okay. Download. It seems dangerous, but view a step-by-step Streamlabs OBS. Finish. Yeah, fine. I mean, I want more than just YouTube. Do I have to make a bot account? Highly recommended that you make a separate bot account. Oh my word. I don't have any other. I'm gonna have to set up a new account. Damn it! I just closed out that entire window. It says YouTube or Twitch. Can't I do Kick? For there are solutions. Cloudbot for Kick. Grr, I want you guys to be able to see it. Also, along with that, I just realized I don't have the, I don't want to stay on YouTube. Where's the... Grr. And also, I've lost my... going to have to mute. Wait, when did you do that? When were you chatting? My mic's low. How's my mic low? Oh my word, my mic can't be low. It's almost in the yellow. Hold on. Where's my gain on this thing? Is that better? No, that's way too loud. But if I have my gain up more, then... When did you come in? I don't remember seeing you come in. Grr. Cafe. Oh. Oh, I feel bad now. Why is it like this? Why is it like this? I accidentally closed my YouTube stream and now I see that you've been messaging. But yes, programming. I'm learning programming. I was also just getting distracted by wanting to make a chatbot that could play like this game. Oh. This game. I got up to 102 and I got to 0 and I want to have it so people can play this while watching because I feel that I'm boring. And also apparently I miss chat. So if they can entertain themselves, that would be amazing. Oh, apparently I'm too stupid and I can't. I'm too stupid and too poor, basically. And the only things I can seem to get are widgets that aren't free. I mean, also, I don't know if my mic's better now. I'm hoping that it is. I'm hoping that, like that. Now anything I do, if the dog gets up and moves, the mic is going to pick her up. I think, probably. Also, is this too loud? There's no more video going on, so we can turn that down. Great, I'm distracted. I keep on getting distracted. I wanna try to add, like... I wanna add a widget. I want widgets. But, like... There's tip, submission goal, bit goal, jar, credits. Like... Oh, custom widget. Hold on. Game. Add source. Custom code. Enable custom code. I have no idea what that says. What does this say? Oh my word. Oh. Yo. None. Most recent event, none this session. Edit custom code. Custom fields. HTML. CSS, JavaScript. I'm on custom widget. Can I do this here? Yes, on Streamlabs custom widgets, you can make interactive dice game, but it works differently than a full chatbot. Instead of the bot reading chat directly, the widget listens to the chat messages via Streamlabs or Stream Element APIs. All widgets, new widgets. HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to handle the game logic. I don't have that. But Basic example concept. API. You'll need your Streamlabs API token to read your chat messages. You can expand this with streak tracking per user, animations for dice rolls. Yes. Liz. I'm sad I can't, like, try to make it myself. So do I put this in all of it? How to set it up in Streamlabs. I'm on there. Set your browser source width height to match the widget. Add the widget as a browser source in your stream scene. Replace your Streamlabs API token with your... Okay, I'm just gonna turn my brain off and do exactly what it says. Or what I think it says. So I'm gonna copy this code, go over to the HTML thing. I'm just gonna paste it. Control V. Copy this. Go over here. I'm going to replace everything in this with the stuff that GPT is giving me. Control V. And I'm going to move this to the the edit thing, so I'm not about to dox myself. Save. It's gone? Wait. It's not gone. Hold on. Hide, transition, unhide. What are you doing? What is it doing? Play game. Dice game. Type roll in chat to roll the dice. Roll. Did it do anything? Oh wait, I need the other part. Go to dashboard, all widgets. Did that. Streamlabs API token with the WebStock token. Do I need the quotation marks? Copy. Where is this? Dashboard. Settings. API. API? No. Not AI, API. Settings, API settings. I don't know API settings. Am I on the right dashboard? I should not be doing this. Get Ultra dashboard. So we're in this settings now. Dashboards. On the dashboard. Where's the settings? API. Fix for this API does not exist error in Streamlabs. Oh, wait, this is on the wrong thing. That's on the wrong thing. Wrong window. There we go. Better window. Better window. Hope I didn't dox myself or anything. That's not my current stream. Okay. I'm on dashboard. I don't see settings. Widgets. Alert boxes. Wait. Wait, what is this? There's a game widget. I am extremely distracted and I should not be doing this. Right? Search Streamlabs. API token. They have reactive overlays, but that's not what I'm wanting. I don't want stats. Oh my word. Account settings. Is that it? API settings. Found it! API tokens. Okay, now what do I need to do? Go to settings, API settings, generate token. Click to show API token. Copy. Now we go to this. And we look for API token and we paste it. Control V. Is that just in JavaScript? Yes. Save. Settings, generate token. I would like to make sure that this works before I ask GPT to make a better version. There it is. Roll. Enter. Okay, it's not working. Why is it not working? I put the token in and it's not working. What do? What do? Let's see if yours did it. I'm gonna transition this back over. If I can. What? What the? Why is it not? Go back over here. There we go. See, it's not there. It says type roll in chat for the dice. This is part of the programming learning, right? I'm not distracting myself with something inane and stupid, right? Your JS is listening for chat events. Streamlabs. It only works if Streamlabs recognizes the platform as Twitch or YouTube. I'm currently on YouTube. Sad. Still not working though. Since you're on YouTube, there's a few common reasons why the Streamlabs widget isn't receiving chat messages. Make sure the token is for a YouTube account, not Twitch or another service. Should I just, like... Can I remove Twitch as a primary? If I go over here... If I type roll in this chat, will it do it? I don't think it'll work. No. Because I'm not streaming to this. API settings. Connected apps. My apps. App review. API tokens. Widget settings. Do I need the socket token? I'm going to ask it if I need the socket token. You need to receive live chat events. You do need Streamlabs socket token. Okay, so I needed the socket token, not the chat, or not the API access token. Custom code. Edit custom code. Control V. That's big. Roll. Something happened? Nothing's happened. Grr. You know, if I can't do this, how am I going to be able to bring in a AI chatbot? If I can't even do this. Oh my word. Oh no. Oh no. Will my AI chatbot only be able to work in YouTube or Twitch? I don't want to be forced to do YouTube or Twitch. The freedom of speech on YouTube and Twitch are like non-existent. Like, I don't want to do that. The WebSocket only works during an active live stream. Work immediately. Please. It's not working. Please do if you can make it work. My YouTube token. Where do I find the YouTube token? I understand that ChatGPT might be making things up. You know, I have not been generating anew. I've just been grabbing. You think I've been that much of an idiot? Sure you want to refresh. Yes. Well, that's a lot bigger now. Wait, copy. Okay. Now, we're going to go back in. Going to copy HTML. We're going to put the HTML in the thing. See? Seems like it's relatively the same thing. Highly possible ChatGPT is not... ChatGPT is kind of for those who want to just have things done without thinking much, but at the same time it can help you go through what you want to make. Control A, V. Oh, Control A, V. And then we copy Control A, X, or C. Copy this token that we've just refreshed. Control V. Save. Something went wrong when applying settings. Reload. Come on. Control V. And there's no quotation marks around that. Pretty sure there's supposed to be quotation marks around that. Save. Something went wrong when applying these settings. Okay, so we copy the socket. Control V. Save. Something went wrong. Okay. Well, that's something. That's something that I'm not going to deal with anymore. It was a fun idea. We spent like 30 minutes trying to do this. I'm going to delete this. And we're going to continue with the lesson. I could do Twitch. I don't want to do Twitch until like I get to the point where I can dual stream though, because I don't want to be. What is this? Oh, the alert box. I don't need my alert box. I don't want my alert box. Alert box just jump scares me. Oh, the chat box. Well, that's sad. Yes, remove those. I have no idea if I messed up my entire thing by trying this. If I try to make the chat box again. Chat box. Add source. Well, that's gonna be for after. That's gonna be for during break. During break being at some point when I don't know. It's gonna get to the point where my guy is gonna be back and I am not going to have done any Genshin, and then I'm going to be spending the entire night like after that playing Genshin, and I'm not even going to have gotten through what I wanted to get through with the freaking learning Python. Or not, yeah, Python. Anyway, correcting user input. With conditionals, our input validation could only tell the user what they did wrong. But what about letting them fix their mistake? With loops, we can now guarantee valid input. We can let the user keep trying until they enter an accepted value. Press the run button to execute the program below. I can't do the enter, but We'll look at that. Username. Keep prompting until the user enters a valid username. While length username is greater than 5. Usernames must be is less than 5. Usernames must be at least 5 characters. Username input, choose a username. Print username changed. The program above, we require usernames to have at least 5 characters. If the user enters a username that's too short, the loop repeats and we prompt them again to enter a username. The loop only terminates after they've chosen a username that's long enough. Syntax shortcut plus equals operator. In Python, we can shorten a self-referencing assignment statement using the plus equals operator. The assignment below adds the value of roll to the current value of roll total, then stores the result in roll total. Roll total equals plus equal row, or roll total plus equal row. We've looked at this before a while ago, where plus equals is basically just counting up. This is equivalent to the familiar assignment statement. It's just an alternate syntax. Roll total equals roll total plus roll. We can combine the assignment operator with any other arithmetic operator to achieve a similar result. For example, we can write the self-referencing assignment bounce height equals bounce height times 0.7 as bounce height times equals 0.7. How do I make the while loop the amount of what the user entered in the input? How many times would you like to repeat this experiment? Max loops equals integer input. How many times would you like to repeat the experiment? Loop number equals 1. While loop number equals less than max loops, add your code to repeat here. Loop number plus equals 1. Exercise. Khan is writing a program to sell stickers from a vending machine. The variable stickers contains the number of stickers remaining in the machine. Khan wants the loop to terminate when the machine is out of stickers. Which loop condition is best fits Khan's requirements? While stickers equals more than 0. Yeah. Irmak is automating her sprinkler system to water all the plants in each row before turning off. Import sprinkler. Water all plants in given row. Sprinkler water 1, sprinkler water 2, sprinkler water 3, sprinkler water 4, sprinkler water 5, sprinkler turn off. Corinne notices a lot of repeated code, so she suggests they refactor the code below the comment to use a loop. Which code block creates the same behavior? While row less than 5, sprinkler water row equals row plus 1, sprinkler water turn off. You need to not have that in there, so that would not be it. But I think basically this is correct. So what's the difference between this and this? Do we have a fifth? Yes, we have a fifth, so this would work. It would be this one. Yes. Row equals 1, while roll is less than or equal to 5, sprinkler water row. Row equals row plus 1, sprinkler water turn off. Cheer equals W, while cheer length while length cheer is less than 4, print go. Cheer equals cheer plus O, print cheer. What is the output of the program? Cheer. Cheer equals string W? How's a string W gonna work? While length cheer is less than 4, print go. So go. Oh, go woo, go woo, go. So it'd be this. Check? No? Well, it's not less than or equal to, so it's gonna have to be D. Now I feel like an idiot. Because it goes down like this. Is it? No. Is it really getting to number 4? I've ruined this. Okay, so let's read through these. While loops complete the current iteration through the loop before returning to the top of the loop and rechecking the condition. Before the third iteration cheer contained operation cheer contains woo, so the condition evaluates the true. The program prints go, updates cheer to contain woo, and prints the value cheer for a third time. All right. So I was just absolutely wrong on the... Yeah. I don't know. So, the following program simulates loading baggage on a bus. Bags per group 10, bags loaded 0. While bags loaded less than or equal to 50, print loading bags. Bags loaded plus bags loaded plus bags per group. So how many times the loop body execute? So you have 0. It would be 1, 10, 20, 30, 40. Goes down 50, and then it stops. So it'd be 6. I'm assuming. But you know what assuming does? It makes an ass out of you and me. Yay. Makeup bonus question thing. They say bonus question, but it's just a makeup question. Count 0. While count is less than 3, are we all here? Count plus 1, print count. Are we all... So... I don't want to get fooled again. I think it's this one. Wait. Yeah. Show summary. the challenge. Man wrote a program that uses the random module to roll 2 6-sided dice and then display the dice total. Lucky. He rolled a 12 this time, but wonders what's the average dice roll. Anyone who has ever played tabletop role-playing games knows average is 7. Of 2 dice, the average is 7. The 2 dice should be rolled 10 times, and on each of the 10 rolls, the program should print out dice sum. You'll need to add a loop variable count to 10 and increment it on each loop iteration. So this is that. And this is supposed to be random on each thing, so while loop is less than or equal to 10 colon get wait, this goes underneath. Delete. Does it go underneath the dice sum first? Yep. I don't know why I'm so hesitant on where I put this. So while loop is that unexpected token indent. All right, we don't need that indent then. So while loop is less than 10. Wait. But it needs to be random each time. If it needs to be random each time, then you need to have it up here. So I guess you're going to have to indent all of this. What's wrong? Loop equals 0. First die, random int. Second die, random int. Tab loop plus equal 1. Run. Damn it. I forgot to capitalize. Run. Roll to 5. Well, if... How many times does the loop repeat? It should repeat the experiment 10 times. Well, if I go like this, it should run it 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It rolls 11 times. Grr. 9. We're rolling. It's time to find the average roll. So we're now going to... Are we going to now add a new thing to save each? Add a new variable at the top of the program to track the running total of all rolls. Equals 0. Loop plus 1. Total. I hate myself. Total equals total plus dice sum. AVG equals total divided by 10. And I, once again, didn't capitalize. Print AVG. I know I didn't keep the capitalization on par. See? Basically 7. Eh. 666. Min asks how does the number of repetitions affect the average? Use input function. No! No, I can't do that. Okay. We're going on to the next lesson now. Actually, that's Unit 3. We're done now. Great. Go over here. But we are done now. I'm going to go figure out why Kick is not letting me set the game. And I will be on Kick after this. I know I should probably like go back to YouTube or go back to Twitch, but Kick has far more freedom for saying things I want to say. Even though probably isn't, but I mean Nuxanor gets to say what he wants to say. And I feel that if he gets to say what he wants to say, then yeah, I don't know. You guys have a good day. Okay, we'll be back. We'll be back, but we'll be on Kick. Yada yada yada. Goodbye.